everyone. Thank you for sharing your afternoon with us. We are coming to you from Taipei in Taiwan, more particularly at the Yun Culinary Kitchen, where some of our participants here got to cook and learn how to prepare some delicious Taiwanese dishes. We have so many experiences, so much fun to share with you, so make sure you catch us here in the coming days as we bring you Travel to Taiwan Part 3. Meanwhile, in the Kaba Kitchen, before I left, I actually got to meet a Kababayan pride, and we celebrated her Kababayan achievements on Kababayan LA. Here is Chef Christian. First ever winner of ABC's The Taste, and also a celebrity chef. And Christian, very quickly, I know you talked about it before. How did you get your start in all this, in all cooking?
In all cooking?
Yes.
I just went to culinary school. But before, we have maids in the Philippines.
Yes.
So I would watch Yan Can cook. I don't know if you remember that. But he would cook something, and I'd like to experiment, and I used to sit all our maids down and be like, okay, try this.
Right.
Okay, try that.
Right.
Okay, try this.
Right.
I mean, even if they didn't like it, they tried it out of respect. But I mean, it got started from that, and then upon entering high school, I just started baking stuff. I used to bake.
Okay.
And my mom tried, and she's like, oh, it's really good, but
Yes.
you're not really pursuing this as your career, right?
Because Filipino parents.
Filipino parents, there's no such thing. You're going to be a cook. You probably make like $3, 75 cents an hour, which I made my first year after culinary school.
Wow, okay.
Even graduating with honors,
Right.
you have to pay your dues.
Okay.
And I trained under a master French chef.
Uh-huh.
So for 2 years, I just cut bags and bags of onions and carrots and celery.
Okay.
But the third year, I'm like, okay. I just progressed, became an executive pastry chef. And then restaurants, they don't have a heart to it.
Okay.
It's the same repetitive, zombie-like, monotonous spiel.
Right.
Clients come in, you do the same menu, they're
Same
out.
dishes, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I got to work with Simon Fuller, which I'm like, I'm in a home, and I'm cooking for people, and their families are coming in, and it's bringing smiles. So it was nostalgic to me, because it was like my own home, the home that I always wanted.
Right. Are there challenges? What are the challenges to you? And by the way, while we're doing that, why don't I eat? Make that clear.
Go ahead.
I will want to eat. This one, what is this dish?
This is a chicken paillard with a lemon caper beurre blanc, which is like a butter wine sauce.
Okay.
And I just did it over a rice pilaf.
Oh, okay. Because we asked Christian to bring some of the dishes that are favorites among her celebrity clients. She's going to be talking to us about that. But yeah, go ahead. What are the, kumbaga, parang hazards of the job?
Hazards of the job, you can never, my rule in the kitchen is you're only as good as your last meal. Meaning, we achieve perfection all the time. So when a client, has even a dinner for 2 or dinner for 100, we always just love to just live up to your requirements or demands.
Right. And if you have clients like this, is amazing, by the way.
Thanks.
First of all, it seems healthy. It looks healthy to me. Capers are really very good. I love capers. I like that you fried it in butter because I can taste the creaminess of the butter. Yeah.
And it's lemon. We're moving towards now summer, so it's not so, the heavy stews.
Right.
It's more refreshing.
So how often do you change your recipes, and how often do you experiment?
I change it through the season.
Okay.
California, we have the 4 seasons. Farmers market, we have our local growers and farmers here. We have the best produce. We have access to that. So as the season changes, I'll just switch some formulas, and now it's summertime. So we have berries, we have beautiful berries, we have beautiful tomatoes. Not like a Ralph's tomato that tastes like cardboard.
yes.
So yeah, I'll incorporate more of those into the dishes.
Okay, this one looks like a salad.
This, salads nowadays, you're eating water. Because it's like iceberg lettuce. It's the same salad. This is one of the superfood salad because it's kale. It's the darker greens. That means more fiber, more nutrients, which, having celebrity clientele, they love feeling full because it's got more fiber.
What does it have?
It's got kale, sunflower seeds, a little bit of feta with balsamic vinegar.
And this is whose favorite?
This is a favorite of Denise Richards. She loves to eat healthy, and she's now not eating meat, so this is a vegetarian dish.
This is amazing. It's so refreshing. What salad dressing did you use?
Just really good balsamic vinegar and just a little bit of oil. But there's so much flavors. You get your protein from the nuts, you get your tang from the cranberries, and you get, just full-bodied lettuce that doesn't taste like water, like an iceberg lettuce.
Right. So and this is how do you know if veggies are fresh?
Veggies oxidize, so there's a lot of browning outside.
Okay.
So you always have to pick the ones that are really firm looking and really bright in color.
And the kale is really crunchy. It's so good. Yeah, I want to keep eating, but I have to try this one too.
So this...
How difficult my job is. Okay, what is this?
This is a favorite of the royal family Saudi Arabia. It's a salmon dish with just a chimichurri with cilantro and parsley. Okay. And you know, when we're moving towards the summer, so I did a corn zucchini succotash at the bottom. Right.
Corn zucchini
succotash.
Okay, what is that?
Which is a fancy name for just chopped up vegetable. That's in season. That usually has corn.
I went for the veggies right away. Wow, it's so good. And the salmon? Okay.
With a chimichurri sauce, which is just a light herb sauce.
This is good too. I love salmon, but this one is just amazing too.
And you wouldn't think, because kale, you know, it's undermined, it's underlooked, because kale usually comes in like a big bunch. You know, people are intimidated, but it's got all the nutrients. You can juice with it too.
Right.
You can eat that.
Oh yeah, a lot of people I know, are juicing with kale. Okay, and then the last one.
The last one.
This is, okay. This is going to be bad.
It's a banana chocolate bread pudding with cinnamon whipped cream.
This one is the cinnamon whipped cream. I'm just going to do it without the whipped cream because this is already simple as it is, although I love bread pudding. I like the flavors of the chocolate and the pudding and the banana dancing in my mouth. It's so good. Okay. But looking back now at your career, are there any regrets? Would you have changed? Would you have done anything differently?
Nothing. I mean, it's always been a constant struggle, like especially with the show. You know, as I said, I was triple threat minority. Asian, lesbian, you know what I mean? And I'm not the easiest or the most pleasant in the ice, but I think we're breaking ground here. And, you know, people aren't so close-minded about things. Yeah. And I think, you know, we're moving towards that as a movement.
And speaking of moving, where do you plan to move forward? How do you plan to move forward? Restaurant, more celebrity clientele? What?
Now that, you know, after the show, I didn't expect to have so much, you know, Filipino following. And, you know, it's really motivated me to do even more, you know, just to even have a voice in the culinary field through my food. So I think, you know, we're reaching out to cookbooks and expanding the catering company, not just to the elite, but also, you know, anyone that wants to hire us for their four-person dinner or their event.
Information on the screen. Biggest learning from all this that you can impart to our viewers. About, you know, reaching your goals, about, you know, struggling against stereotypes, against, you know.
Imagination plus vividness equals reality. You know, when you imagine something so much and you do little steps to achieve that, next thing you know, it's happening. And it does happen.
Wonderful. We will end on that note. Thank you so much and congratulations. We hope to have you back.
Of course.
Let's cook some more.
Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you.
Thank you.